Hello.
Hey guys! Welcome to Caffeine and Chaos.
And
And
awkward
this is our
silence.
first episode. So, you
You're
know,
probably wondering what
what the.
caffeine and chaos have to do with us.
Exactly.
And caffeine is our life. We are hopelessly addicted to caffeine. And as far as chaos, that
That is
is
also our
also
life.
our life. Yeah.
Yep, we have a lot of chaos. Our life is very chaotic.
Yeah.
So,
Unfortunately so.
to simplify the name for you, Caffeine and Chaos are Avery and.
Chaos. Cameron. Anyway, today is
Our first day filming.
yeah. We did try to record
You
something
just
earlier,
to take those off so you guys don't keep seeing a glitchy eye there.
but we tried to record us building this right here, and it was an absolute disaster. It was like dead air and chaos, or caffeine and dead air, whatever your thing is.
It was really bad.
Yeah, we were way more focused on putting that together than we were actually making the video, and I'm cut off again. Here we go.
No,
Now
you're
it's all
not.
me.
It's still recording.
No.
Oh.
I meant that neither. It's hard trying to get us both in the frame, so we're gonna have to push this back a bit. Is that better? All right, cool.
Yeah, I mean we're both in there. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I suppose you're right, but I'm a perfectionist, so anxiety. Um, but yeah, we have tried to order a PS5 twice now. 2 times. Nobody can see your hand. There we go. 2 times. And both times it has been stolen. And it's like God doesn't want us to have one at this point. So we've been enjoying the PlayStation 4. We bought Bloodborne. That game is absolutely breathtaking. It is one of the most beautiful games. The atmosphere is just so good.
But if you're a broke boy like us,
yeah, we are broke
and you're
boys.
still on the PlayStation 4, I would highly suggest check out Let It Die.
Let It Die. That game is wild. It is a game where you start off naked. You only have like underwear, and that's it. And you basically go around this underground area and you beat up monsters for clothes. And it's amazing. I love it. It is also very close to the FromSoft games. It is very reminiscent of, I would say, well, Bloodborne and the Dark Souls series, as well as it takes some crust punk style cues. Like they have some very like grimy, gritty
Yeah.
aesthetics. It's also made by Grasshopper Manufacturers, which if you don't know, they made No More Heroes, which is a super like aesthetically amazing game. It's really cool. I highly recommend it. And best part, it's free. And we're not even sponsored. We just really enjoy that game.
Yeah. And when we say you start out naked, you
Not-
can also lose your clothes.
Yeah.
But you're not fully naked like in Cyberpunk.
Yeah, not like fully naked. Oh,
You're-
God, Cyberpunk.
You have underwear, and if you're a woman, you have.
A bra, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not naked. But yeah, and also the clothing does get destroyed. You don't really have clothing that just lasts forever. You have to constantly keep making it. But that's part of the cool gameplay loop, is that you get blueprints. And so once you get a blueprint for something, all it takes is a little bit of money and you can make another one. And so you keep going for more blueprints, you keep building up your levels. You have a guy who makes all your stuff, and he has problematic facial hair. But he's really cool. He has like one of those cool like I can't do a cool voice, but he has a cool voice for sure. We've just been enjoying it though. It's one of those games where you put it on, you're like, I'm only gonna play it for an hour, and then
You play it for the whole day.
you played it for the whole week, and your life is gone, and you got fired from your job, and everything's different now. But that's why I love it. Toxic traits.
Ooh.
Yeah, recently I've become a dick. I never thought I'd see myself becoming a dick, but that happened. Today we went to go get gas, and where we live at around 1 o'clock, every gas station is jammed up beyond belief.
It
And
was
so,
actually like 2, not to be.
it was actually 2. God forbid.
Yeah.
But at 2 o'clock or 1, whenever, it was around lunchtime for sure. We went to go get gas, and all the gas pumps were blocked up. And so we decided to park
Like my bowels.
our bowels, the collective bowels. And so we decided to park, and she went in to get snacks, and she told me if one of the gas pumps opens up, try to grab it. So then my anxiety is like, I have to do this.
Mind
if,
you,
if she comes back and I'm still in this parking spot, I have failed as a man.
Mind you, a couple of months ago, he would have just sat there, like, because he is very scared.
Non-confrontational
Yeah.
beyond belief.
Non-confrontational, very scared to do anything that might upset anyone, especially me.
Yeah, I'm a mouse. And this time
He
I was not a
fucking
mouse.
Lying.
I was a dick. I was an absolute fucking dick. So the way that the gas station is set up, there was a gas pump. You're not gonna understand this because everything's gonna be backwards. But there was a gas pump, and I saw somebody slowly exit it. And there was a car coming from this direction. There was a car coming from this direction, and there was a car coming around the corner. And I cut out in front of all 3 of them and went into that parking spot. And then I sat there and waited for my wife because she had all the cards and stuff. So I was just kind of chilling while I'm sure 3 people were wishing I would keep myself safe.
I came out, and I thought we'd be like parked where I left it, and I'm like running up, like looking at cars. I'm like, where is my car? And then I look, and it's already in, ready to go. And I was like, oh, he did it. Way to
Yeah,
go,
I did.
Cam.
I crushed it.
Cam the man 5000.
But then I instantly had a panic attack about it because I was such a dick and everyone hates me. And, well, I tried, and that's all you can do, these days.
You did a good job.
And these days, everyone's a dick, so I'm gonna be one too. Seriously. Like, dude, the world's full of dicks.
My recent toxic trait.
Well, I just figured out another one. I'm picking my face continuously.
I know, you have a patch on right now. Oh.
I have like 4 or 5 patches on right
I
now.
only see one.
Yeah, I'm trying to make myself look real good.
My recent toxic trait, I've become more lofty. Like, I've always been a kind of lofty person, but
Yeah,
I've
I feel
become-
like you're an idealist. You definitely have like a way that you want things to be.
yeah, I've definitely become a little more lofty. And I need to, take a step back and reevaluate things, especially finances, especially, everything. Just everything needs to be organized and balanced.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. It's like once you start making mistakes, it's so much easier to just keep making mistakes and not try to take any accountability for it. But
Yeah.
I do the same thing. I think everybody does that from time to time.
It's like for me, once I start spending or once I go shopping, it's very hard to stop.
Yeah, and the accountability goes down.
Yeah, it's almost like a high.
Yeah, dude, I think everybody's had like a shopper's high before.
You said you don't get it.
I mean, I get it from time to time. It's not, I don't get it as much as you do. Like, when I go to a place, I'm there to get whatever I came to get, and then I'm out of there. I'm not a look around, try to figure out which the cutest
Unless
one
you go
is.
to a Hobby Lobby.
Yeah, unless I go to a Hobby Lobby. I freaking love Hobby Lobby. I mean, dude, we make all sorts of models and stuff. It's the most fun you can have.
I don't know if you guys can see, like,
Probably not.
some
Yeah.
of it over in here.
Oh yeah, well we got some Legos. There's like a whole section. Maybe take a picture of it or something. We're obsessed with that kind of stuff. We have a bunch of ones that
light up.
Yeah, we
have
we
this
go
house
all,
that we built.
all
We
in.
built everything. Like, we built the tables, the chairs, the
I'm
books.
terrified
we built
of
the
holding
lights.
this,
we
but-
built everything in it. Like,
Oh,
Everything.
it's so delicate.
Ooh, he's about to show it.
All right, guys. Check this
We
out.
built this
We
house.
built this house.
Every single piece of it.
We highly recommend these if you have the patience of a god.
Yeah, I can't think of the name right now. We have a couple boxes of them.
Yeah,
In
but
the
they're
kitchen.
a lot of fun to do, and they're super rewarding because, as you can see, we have like a whole house full of stuff,
And it lights up.
and it lights up.
We
But
just don't have our batteries.
yeah,
on
the
right
battery you can see in the back. There's a
now. I
little
think
battery
the battery
pack.
died, but
Yeah, I put the battery pack in backwards too. You know, mistakes
it still
happen.
worked.
It still works. It's just it's sloppy. I'm also a perfectionist, so it's ruined my life. But yeah. Moral of the story is find your nearest Hobby Lobby. It'll save your life.
Moral of the story is find your hobby.
Yeah. Find something that is
You love doing and do it.
yes. Follow your passions.
And embrace the chaos in your life. Because things are going to get chaotic and things are going to get messy, and that's part of life.
Yeah, things will never not be chaotic. I've learned that in my 34 years of being on this planet. There's never going to be chill. Once you reach a certain level, it's all go, go, go. So just accept it.
Yeah, there's always going to be a new trend. There's always going to be something wrong with your car or a new bill.
Check engine light.
Or
I'm sorry, I didn't you cut that out.
it's
Blur out my hand.
always going to be something. If you have pets, they're always going to be something new with them. So, or kids, always something new with them.
Dude,
So-
our pets are our kids, dude. We give them so much love and attention, dude. They probably hate us. Oh my God, these
So-
people are creepy.
Yeah, it's just best to embrace the chaos and accept it and let it be. Just
Yeah.
flow with it.
They say that the most successful people in the world are people that handle hardships immediately. Like, they don't get discouraged from them and they just adapt. So, don't get discouraged and adapt.
Yeah, and
I
don't
need to
set
stop
your
pointing at the camera,
set your
that's weird.
expectations up like through the roof. Like don't be disappointed. You know, people are so disappointed because their expectations are like so high.
I'll say one better. Don't have expectations.
Yes, don't. Just honestly, I was a lot better off when I gave no fucks. And that has helped me in so many ways because I just don't care anymore.
I'm the opposite. I care about everything. But I'm working on it. I am working on it. That pointing thing, dude, I'm super worried about that.
Like I
Yeah,
gave
keep
up
pointing.
a while ago and I'm now helping people on a daily basis.
It's like you just have to live is the moral of the story, and that sounds like some really like 10-cent advice, but it's worked for us. I mean, dude, I would have probably like a year ago, if that PlayStation hadn't arrived, I probably would have been like trying to crucify myself to the wall. I would have been so just throwing a tantrum. I kind of did throw a little tantrum, I'm not gonna lie, but it was smaller than the one that I would have had a year ago. And that's what matters, is those little teeny tiny steps.
It was a little smaller.
It was fractional.
It was like this much smaller.
The world's smallest violin, it's only slightly bigger than that. But the difference was there, is the moral of the story. I made a difference. And even if you're just making small steps, the ticket to the future is always open.
I probably heard about it about at least 1,000 times, if not 2,000, but it was better than the average 5,000 when things go wrong.
I'm learning as a person. I'm
Yeah.
growing. I'm very stubborn though. I don't handle things not going my way very well.
All men should come with a user manual.
Oh.
Especially if you're gonna marry them.
Okay, I see where we're going here. Alright.
Especially if you're gonna marry them.
So, have any unpopular opinions?
All men should come with a user manual.
That is Well, actually, that's probably a popular opinion. I don't think men are too popular these days, especially me. Am I right, guys? All right.
Well, oops.
um. Ooh, dead silence. Yeah, dude. We're gonna have to cut that.
Unpopular opinion. I think women show too much skin online.
Oh, OnlyFans. Yes. That I think OnlyFans is an absolute disaster. Most dudes that look like me don't. And that would make it an unpopular opinion, but I think that this whole OnlyFans thing is a
Most girls that look like me are on there.
monster. It is a monster, dude. And I think that it needs to go away immediately.
It's like, oh, you have colored hair, piercings, and makeup. Oh, go to OnlyFans.
Show your brown eye for $6.99 a month.
Oh, you got big boobs. Go to OnlyFans. It's like, no, dude. I'm married and committed.
Yeah, and it's not just destroying. It's destroying everyone.
It's destroying
dude.
everything.
It's destroying everyone.
It's destroying the world. Honestly,
This over sexualization of stuff is insane.
Yeah, I was watching a video today. I think it was Sydney Watts. Maybe.
Yeah, Sydney Watts.
It was this girl who's on OF, and her little brother was telling her about how kids in school will be like, he'll be on the bus and they'll be like, "Hey, look at your sister. I see your sister. Is it pink?" And he'll be like, "Subscribe and follow."
Yeah, and his response was subscribe and follow, but also there was later on in that when he was talking to his sister and he literally said to her, "I want my sister back," and he said it twice, and you could tell that he had very deep emotion.
Yeah, you could see how it's bothering this child.
And that's another thing too, is that it creates this dynamic where these women are making insane amounts of money to the point where people are
their whole family.
bending their morals to, like their families are like, well, I guess I'm gonna be okay with this because
I guess I'm gonna be shoving the cocks inside of you.
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna put one in you, but it's like, yeah, I'll just wipe my tears here with this $1,000 bill, stack of bills. It's insane.
It is insane, and I don't condone it at all. And that's my unpopular opinion right now.
It should be a popular. It should be a popular opinion, and like it's creating also like this like business of like people selling themselves as sexual objects, and that's disgusting. And I don't approve of that in the least.
And this like dissonance and detachment from self. You're just very animalistic.
Yeah, and then Bonnie Blue over here just like talking about how great it is and like glorifying it, and like everybody is giving her chances to just be like, okay, well, it's a little bad and there's some bad things, but she never blinks about it. She's always just 100%, this is the best thing, everyone should be doing this, everybody should be doing me, you know, like kind of thing. And I do not want to live in that world.
I'm not gonna drop no names, but it's really bad out there. Their noonie is the reason.
Yeah, their noonie is the reason. I mean, dude, we watch videos making fun of this stuff.
Yeah.
And it's actually pretty terrifying, honestly. If I'm gonna be all honest about it, dude, if we live into a world like Idiocracy where everything becomes sexualized,
that's how everything is.
Where's the cliff? You know? I know, but I'm just hoping at some point we just take a step back and we just start walking backwards from this, because, I mean...
If my dog acted like you, I'd shave his ass and teach him to walk backwards. That's how I feel about, like, everybody.
Yeah, I mean... Dude, the world is just the world right now. Like, when I was a kid, I could not possibly imagine that we would live in like a world where everybody is just like violently depressed, addicted to everything. Like
I'm violently depressed and addicted to everything, so I mean, include me in there.
Oh, I include me. I mean, I said everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody is everybody. I mean, even if you're not addicted to like drugs or Ozempic or whatever the new addiction is, You know, there's just like a ton of other things they're trying to force down your throat, like supplements. People are just like constantly
I
like,
mean, you see how many vitamins we take on a daily basis.
yeah. Well, I don't think vitamins are the problem. I just feel like everything has become,
And how many energy drinks?
yeah, we're addicted to, helplessly addicted to energy drinks.
Yeah, I
And
get physically sick if I don't drink an energy drink.
I get a headache. Yep.
Yeah, I get
Yep.
really bad migraine.
And that is so sad to admit, but you know, caffeine is the reason. You know, you become like dependent on it, just like any other good drug. You eventually just justify it in your head before anything else. You've already grabbed one and had a sip, and you're like, "Oh shit, I
it's
need
so
me
good.
to."
I need it.
Yeah, I know,
And
right?
vaping. Oh my gosh. Can't stop vaping.
I know, right? We haven't even touched our vape this entire episode. How do we manage?
I did.
Oh, just kidding. But yeah, no, like we live in a world where everybody's hopelessly addicted to stuff, and it's kind of,
And we take full accountability that we are included in that.
yeah, but there's also another realm of addiction, and it's like social media. Like there's people
And sex.
yeah, and sex, and like the whole porn industry has become its own social thing, and they're selling it to everyone. So you know what? Find somebody you love. Don't be sitting over here jerking one out. It's
Yeah.
the most emotionally vacant. If men, talking to the men, dude, get your dick out of your hand. I'm telling you, life will be better. You won't even know. Like your life. I think they actually make an app for it. It's called Quitter. I saw it. No, dude, it's funny because Moon had an ad for Quitter, and Quitter is a no fap like ad, and you can. I mean, dude, if you need it, go for it. But it's an app that'll help you quit whatever your thing is.
See?
You know, and one thing that a lot of people don't use enough is Google and YouTube. You could basically learn how to do anything from those two resources. So if you're having problems, check it out.
Check it out.
Like the first step is always the hardest. Just do it by accident. Like just Google something and see if anything comes up. One step could be the first step on a 1,000-yard trek or whatever people say. I don't know. I'm bad with my metaphors. But yeah, no, the whole e-girl thing is a problem, and that's as much as we're gonna say about that.
Although I have some e-girl problems of my own.
Oh, do you have some interesting stories? I mean, you post the things that
I post the
Yeah.
things I have, but mainly it's just expensive to be an e-girl. I mean,
Oh, how
and
so?
it's just you gotta afford all the makeup and the hair and the piercings and the clothes, and you gotta keep up with the trends, and you gotta keep up with all the messages in your inbox.
See, that's one thing that I give you a lot of credit about. You guys, she cares a lot about the messages in her inbox. She goes through and she makes sure everybody's having an okay day. She will literally scroll through and find, and help people out perpetually. And
The people that make sense and are genuine.
Yeah.
Yes.
and like I will be, I don't know, watching something on Shutter, and I'll look over and she'll be trying to make somebody's day better, and that's why I married her. Put a ring on it.
Yeah, I've built a really nice community of love on TikTok, and it just keeps growing. And
That's another thing too, dude. The world has gotten so cold.
it has
People love
to hate.
to hate.
Yeah, and no
And-
haters allowed on my page.
And I feel like that's really sad. And a lot of people would, if they just like sat down and talked to the person that they hate, they would probably realize
They have a lot in common.
they have a lot in common.
Yeah.
And so, like, I would say, I just want to put this out into the world. If you're feeling a lot of hate towards somebody, figure out, who they are and exactly what it is you hate about them, because you might learn something about yourself.
Today, for example, I will give you a perfect example.
Oh, give us an example. Preach.
I had went into a gas station a couple weeks ago, and this guy, he was in a horrible mood. I mean, he screamed at me, and he was just like, "What do you want?" Like,
didn't he like snap his fingers
yeah,
and like
and he
point
snapped
at stuff?
his fingers
Yeah.
and pointed.
Couldn't see my finger.
And I was just like, I just picked a random vape. Like, I didn't even know what flavor it was at that point. I just picked it because I was so shook by this guy being so aggressive.
Yeah, boisterous.
Yeah, and I paid for it, left. Today, I come back to the same gas station. The guy's working, but he's having a hard time with another customer who's just being blatantly ridiculous. And
yeah,
I'm
I saw
standing
these
there.
people walk into the place, dude. They had an attitude walk. Like,
Yeah,
their
like they were
walk
me
looked
mugging
angry.
him
Yeah,
walking
like they
in.
stared at me. I was like, oh, I don't want anything. No
And
thanks.
So he's like, I'm having a hard time. His chip reader is just not working. So he takes them and takes care of them and then gets back to me. And he was so polite. He was doing everything he could to help me out. And then when he realized, like, it's his card reader, it's not me, he was just like, hey, if you get some cash and you want to come back, I'll save it for you, because it was the last one of that flavor. And I was like, thanks so much. Like, I appreciate you. Like, it was a completely different situation and like vibe with him this time. And so you just got to really put into perspective what somebody's going through. Also today, somebody was riding my ass like hardcore. I had no idea until I got over in the other lane that somebody was actually riding their ass, and that's why they were riding my ass. So it's all about perspective, guys.
Yeah, and that's honestly a thing that I feel like is lost on, like social media, is that people will literally only read the tagline and then just be like, oh, I hate, and they won't even do any research. They won't even see the other person's perspective. You have to have the widest of perspectives. I know you don't like the other person, but hear them out fully before you determine that you don't like them. And even if you don't like them, don't say anything hateful. No hate.
No hate. It's not
Like,
worth it.
Yeah, just walk
Like,
away.
buy a TV.
Yeah, dude. If you're bored, buy a TV.
Yeah.
There shouldn't
Who
be so
has
much
the
hate.
time?
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, dude, hateful comments are often just ignored. Like, people don't really care that much. If you say something nice, though, you could make somebody's day.
Yeah.
Or constructive criticism. If you say something that isn't necessarily nice, but would promote somebody in a way that would further them, by all means.
Yeah.
But dude, the world is just so hateful. Like, the next time you feel like saying something hateful or being hateful or angry,
say that shit to yourself in a mirror.
Yeah, think about it. Think about it for a second. And I think if you give it enough thought, you'll realize that it's not going to help anybody to, like, rage about it. Or, do some research. Make sure you know everything about something. Have perspective. Look into people. Like, if somebody says something mean to you, it's probably because somebody said something mean to them. And so it doesn't really help to poke their eye out if they poked yours out, I guess.
So, in closing, moral of the story is we're new here.
Yeah.
First video dropped today. This one.
And we're gonna try to make it as nice as possible, but this is just growing pains.
Growing
we're figuring
pains.
things
This
out.
is the first one. Like, don't even have like the whole setup yet. We're going to invest into it, but we just wanted to introduce ourselves, let you get to know us.
Rant a bit, kind of go off the walls so you can see who we are as people.
Yeah, just so that you know who you're dealing with, and make sure that we're getting like-minded people in the room together. And yeah, mainly just hoping that you guys come in and want to build this community with us. And we are so excited to get started with, and we can't wait.
Yeah, we're all alone in art.
Yeah, Love, art, and peace.
Yeah, exactly. And like, we'll talk from time to time about different things that we find appealing. You know, give people stuff to do. Because honestly, the world is amazing and brilliant. It has all sorts of fun stuff, and a lot of times people don't even know about it. And they're sitting around looking for something to do. We might have it.
Hmm.
I mean, we have all sorts of different types of art and stuff that we like. We're movie connoisseurs. We love a good horror movie. We really like video games. Our favorite kind of video games are like Dark Souls.
RPGs.
Yeah, like something with RPG elements where you kind of have like a fun gameplay loop. If you guys have any ideas, we're always down to check new stuff out.
Yes,
We're kind
please.
of fledgling gamers, to be honest, because we never really had time for it. But we are super into video games. We love comic books. You're reading a good comic book right now, aren't you? Betwixt by
I
Junji
finished
Ito.
that.
But that one's a cool book. If you're into horror manga, is great. You can. It's literally the coolest thing I've seen
Yeah,
because you can
so you
start
can
it
start-
at any side. Maybe she can give you more context about what I'm saying.
So you can basically start either from this side or this side. It doesn't have a cover. It has two covers. And
So it's like if you're English or if you're Japanese, it kind of determines. Most people in Westerns would open it the opposite way, and
no,
I'm sorry.
you can open it either way. It's just you just don't get stuck in the middle.
Oh yeah, no, I was just gonna say that most Americans or English speakers would read it like this, but manga in Japan they would read it like this.
But you can still read it like this. in
Yeah,
English,
exactly. You can
guys,
read
by
it
the
either way. So to
Um,
make that as confusing and difficult as possible, you can read it any way you want. I prefer on my head.
But anyway, what I liked about this book is Junji Ito teamed up with a bunch of local artists in his area to promote them, and that-
Promoting local artists is a number one good time. We love locals.
Yeah, so promote your local artists in your area. It's always helpful.
Yeah, oftentimes like big companies just kind of try to make the thing that sells the most money, and it kind of loses the art then. And so local talent and art is very raw and very personal, and it just is wonderful. It's kind of like my favorite album with a lot of bands is always their first album because it's just their raw, gritty, unfiltered. It just has a lot of personality. That's what I'm trying to say. Personality. And I'm pointing again. We should start a point counter and see how many times I point in this.
So, guys, thank you for your time, and we cannot wait to make more content for you.
I would love it. You guys have a wonderful day.
Peace and love.
And drugs.